Good morning students. Let's continue our geography lesson 6 physical geography of Tamil Nadu. Just recall what we learned. In this lesson we learned about the boundaries of Tamil Nadu, that is Tamil Nadu covered by on the east we have Bay of Bengal and the west we have Kerala, north we have Andhra Pradesh and south it is covered with Indian Ocean. And the southeast we have another country called Sri Lanka and the northwest we have Karnataka. These are the boundaries of Tamil Nadu, and that Tamil Nadu we have totally 37 districts are there, and Tamil Nadu located on the peninsular plateau known as Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau it is triangular in shape while we draft in the Indian map. Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats as a major physical division and which consist of many hills. The plateau region of Tamil Nadu is about 60,000 square kilometer, and here we have Brahmahal Plateau, Coimbatore Plateau and Madurai Plateaus. These are the three regions of plateau region of Tamil Nadu. And regarding plains we have two. One is inland plains. These are drained by the rivers of Tamil Nadu, and coastal plains are formed by the rivers in its final course that drains into Bay of Bengal. The coastal plain of Tamil Nadu is called as Coromandel Coast. Now we'll start the next concepts of this lesson. First concept is about drainage of Tamil Nadu. So drainage is nothing but a flow of water. So the flow of water is types of rivers. So rivers of Tamil Nadu are its lifeline. We have many rivers like Kaveri, Palar, Pennayar, Waikey and Tamarabarani are the major rivers of our Tamil Nadu. And all these rivers are originate from Western Ghats and flow towards east and drains into Bay of Bengal. And all these rivers of the state are non-perennial except our Tamarabarani. So here Tamarabarani is considered as a perennial. So perennial means throughout a year you can see water in it. That's the meaning of perennial, because Tamarabarani is fed by both the southwest and northeast monsoon. So in 2 seasons this Tamarabarani will get rain. So this is considered as a perennial river, and other rivers are considered as non-perennial rivers. Among the major rivers of Tamil Nadu, first we learn about Kaveri. River Kaveri that originates at Thalai Kaveri in the Brahmagiri hills of Kudagu district of Karnataka in the Western Ghats. Kudagu is otherwise called as Coorg. So this originates from Thalai Kaveri. The total length of the river is 805 km. In that nearly 460 km of its course falls in Tamil Nadu, and it serves as a boundary between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu for a distance of 64 km. River Kaveri, it originates from Karnataka and drains into our Tamil Nadu. So in this Tamil Nadu course it covers nearly 416 km, and it forms Okinakal waterfalls in Dharmaburi district, and Mettur Dam, also called as Stanley Reservoir, is located across this river in Salem district. So in Salem district you can see Mettur Dam or Stanley Reservoir. A tributary called Bhavani joins Kaveri on the right bank about 45 km from the Mettur Reservoir. Therefore, it makes easterly course to enter into the plains of Tamil Nadu. The first tributary of river Kaveri is Bhavani. Then second one, we have two major tributaries, that is Noyal and Amaravati. They confluence the river on the right bank of Tirumukkudal 10 km from Karur. So here Tirumukkudal, that is 3 rivers, they meet together, Noyal, Amaravati and our Kaveri. And this place we can Tirumukkudal, you can see it at Karur district. The river is wider in this region where it is called as Aganda Kaveri. So broad Kaveri you can see at Karur district, because there you can see the connection of 3 rivers, Noyal, Amaravati and Kaveri. So this region is called as Aganda Kaveri. In Tiruchi district, river Kaveri divides into two branches. The northern branch is called Kolurun or Kollidam. The southern branch is called as Kaveri. So from here the Kaveri delta begins. After flowing nearly 16 kilometers, the two branches join again to form the Sri Rangam Island. Whether you heard about Sri Rangam? We have famous temples all over Sri Rangam. So Sri Rangam is also considered as an island made by the two branches of our Kaveri. The great Anaikattu, that is Kallanai, was built across this river Kaveri. After Kallanai, the river breaks into a large number of distributaries and forms a network all over the delta region. The network of distributaries within the delta of Kaveri in the coast is called as Garden of Southern India. So the deltaic region of Kaveri is called Garden of Southern India, and finally it merges into Bay of Bengal to the south of Kadalur. So that is about our river Kaveri. It originates at Thalai Kaveri in Karnataka district, and nearly 460 kilometers of its course that are entered into Tamil Nadu, and it covers the districts of Salem, Coimbatore and Tiruchi, Tanjavur, Nagapattinam, Thiruvarur districts, and it made Sri Rangam Island also. And the last part of Kaveri is called as Garden of Southern India. We can see many islands from Tuticorin to Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu. They are Pamban, Hare, Kurusadi, Nallathanni Teevu, Pullivasal. These are between Rameshwaram and Thuthukudi. Srirangam, Upputhanni, Island Grounds in Chennai, and Kattupalli Island, Kubul Island, and Vivekananda Rock Memorial at Kanyakumari are some of the major islands of Tamil Nadu. Pamban, Hare, Kurusadi, Nallathanni Teevu, Pullivasal, Srirangam, Upputhanni, Island Grounds, Kattupalli Island, Kubul Island, and Vivekananda Rock. These are the major islands of our Tamil Nadu. Next one is River Pala. It rises beyond Talakavara village in the Kolar district of Karnataka. The total area of River Pala is 17,871 square kilometer. In that, nearly 57% lies in Tamil Nadu, and the rest in the states of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Ponnai, Gaundinia, Nandi, Mallattar, Cheyyar and Kiliyar are the major distributaries of River Palar. The total length of Palar in Tamil Nadu is 348 kilometers, and it flows through the districts of Vellore, Kanchipuram. After that, it enters into Bay of Bengal near Kovattur. That is about River Palar. Third river is about Ten Pennayar or Ten Ponnayar. These originate from the eastern slope of Nandi Durga hills in the eastern Karnataka, and it drains a total area of 16,019 square kilometer, out of which 77% lies in Tamil Nadu, and it flows for a distance of 247 kilometer in the southeasterly directions in the districts of Krishnagiri, Dharmaburi, Vellore, Tiruvannamalai, Kadalur and Viluppuram. That is about Ten Pennayar. It covers the districts of Krishnagiri, Dharmaburi, Vellore, Tiruvannamalai, Kadalur and Viluppuram. And later it branches into two, that is Kadilam and Pennayar near Tirukoyulur Anaikattu. There are reservoirs at Krishnagiri and Sattanur across this river. The Pennayar is considered as a sacred by Hindus, and festivals are held during the Tamil month of Thai, that is during the time of January and February, that is during Pongal time. People will celebrate some festivals over this river. Actually, you know it, people will consider rivers as a holy thing, and they will celebrate many festivals in the river banks of major rivers of our Tamil Nadu. That is about Ten Pennayar. Far we talked about Kaveri, Palar, Tenpennayar. These three rivers that originates in Karnataka and it fetches water for the three states of our India, that is Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Now next one is about Waikey. Waikey, that is the only river that for our Tamil Nadu, and later we have Tamminabarani. This is also for only for Tamil Nadu. First we'll talk about Waikey. Waikey River rises from the eastern slopes of Varusanadu Hills in the western Ghats of Tamil Nadu, and a total area of Waikey is 7,741 square kilometer, and entirely that lies in Tamil Nadu, and it flows through the districts of Madurai, Sivaganga and Ramanathapuram. The total length of Waikey is 258 kilometer. That is about river Waikey. This you can see in the while we are crossing our Madurai, you can see this Waikey River. Last river is about Tamirabarani of our place. The name is interpreted as Tamiram, that is copper, and Varuni, that is in Tamil, that is stream of river. That is the water of this river gives a copper-like appearances due to the presence of dissolved suspended red soil. So that red soil looks like a copper. So people will call Tamiram, that is copper in Tamil Tamiram, and Varuni. And it originates from a peak in Podigai Hills on Western Ghats above Pavanasam in the Ambasamuthuram Taluk. I hope you visited these places. Ambasamuthuram. The course is through the districts of Tirunelveli, Thuthukudi, and finally flow into Bay of Bengal near Punnakayal in Thuthukudi districts, and finally it reaches Bay of Bengal in Punnakayal, a place near Tiruchendur. Karayar, Servalar, Manimuttar, Kadananadi, Pachayar, Chittar and Ramanadi are its main tributaries of our river Tamarabarani, and Tamarabarani is considered as the only perennial river in South India because that originates from Tamil Nadu and it fetches for Tamil Nadu, and in the two seasons, that is in the southwest and northeast monsoon, it will get rainfall. So Tamarabarani is called as a perennial river in South India. So far we talked about the drainage of Tamil Nadu, that is rivers in Tamil Nadu are considered as a lifeline for the people. So here we finished with Kaveri, Palar, Tenpennai, Waikey and Tamarabarani. These are the major rivers of our Tamil Nadu. The topic is about climate of Tamil Nadu. The Tropic of Cancer divides India into two equal parts. That is, you can see while you are seeing your India map, you can see this Tropic of Cancer that divides India into north and south. And the southern part we have our Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu lies in the south of Tropic of Cancer and which is near to the equator. So at the last of Tamil Nadu, after Tamil Nadu, you can see your equator line, and which receives a vertical sun rays, and the temperature of the state is relatively high throughout the year. So Tamil Nadu lies in a high temperature zone. Though the state falls with hot climatic, the east coast of Tamil Nadu enjoys tropical maritime climate. That is in the eastern coast. East we have our Bay of Bengal. So the coastal areas will enjoy tropical maritime climate, and the Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean influence the climate of the coastal region. So not only Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. Nearly in Tamil Nadu, 13 districts comes under the coastal region. So 13 districts will enjoy a moderate climate in Tamil Nadu. That is about the climate. Based on the climate of Tamil Nadu, we can divide the seasons of Tamil Nadu into four. First one is winter season, January and February, summer, March, April, May, and southwest monsoon, June to September, and northeast monsoon, October to December. These are the four seasons of Tamil Nadu. First one is about winter season. This starts from our January and February, and here the vertical rays of sun fall between Tropic of Capricorn and equator. Now listen, equator as a middle line. Above that we have Tropic of Cancer and below it we have Tropic of Capricorn. And during this winter season, sun's rays fall vertically over the Tropic of Capricorn and equator region. So here Tamil Nadu will receive a slanting rays from the sun. So the weather will be very cooler during these months. So here the temperature of Tamil Nadu varies from 15 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius in the land area. Same way in the hill stations of Ooty and Kodaikanal, the winter temperature drops below 5 degrees Celsius occasionally. And some valleys in the Nilgiris record 0 degrees Celsius. So in the winter, in the hill station, the temperature will be below 0 degree also. This drop in temperature leads to the formation of thick mist and frost. So this season is practically dry. So the mist and frost you can see in the hill stations over our Tamil Nadu in the winter season. That is about winter. During the month of January and February, sun's rays will fall vertically over Tropic of Capricorn and equator. So we are enjoying our winter season. That is about winter. The second season is about summer season. So in the summer there is an apparent migration of the sun towards the north during the month of March, April and May. So due to that there is a vertical sun rays that fall in the south of Tamil Nadu. So there is a steady rise in temperature from the equator. So Tamil Nadu, located to the south of Tropic of Cancer, experience high temperature during the month of March, April and May. And generally the temperature varies from 30 degrees Celsius to more than 40 degrees Celsius. And during this season, that is in the month of May, southern part of the state receive some rainfall from pre-monsoon showers. So during the summer season, that is in the month of April and May, we'll get blossom showers. During that time, the farmers, they will ripen these mangoes. So during that time, you'll get mango season also. So this season is otherwise called as mango showers or blossom showers. And this will, in some parts of Tamil Nadu, will get a convectional rainfall during the summer season also. Convectional rainfall means daily some little amount of rainfall will get in the some parts of our Tamil Nadu. And during the summer season, we have another name for this summer in Tamil Nadu. It is Agni Nakshatram. So Agni means in Tamil it is called fire. This we can experience in the month of May. We have high temperature. That is, the heat will burn us like fire. So we are calling this as Agni Nakshatram in the month of May. That is about the summer season of Tamil Nadu. The third one is about the southwest monsoon. The intense heating of the landmass of the north by the sun during March to May creates a well-developed low pressure in North India, which draws wind from the Indian Ocean. That is, in the summer season, in the month of March, April and May, we have a dry climate in the whole part of India. So that in the northern part of India, we have high temperature, and that's opposite to that. In the south, it attracts from low pressure, and that results in the formation of southwest monsoon. And now you consider our Western Ghats. It acts as a boundary between our Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So Kerala is considered as a windward side and Tamil Nadu is considered as a leeward side or rain shadow region. So rain shadow means in the western side, that is in the western side of Western Ghats, that is in Kerala, they'll get heavy rainfall, but in the eastern side of Western Ghats, that is in Tamil Nadu, we have only a rain shadow. We'll get only minimum rainfall in this southwest monsoon. That is, Tamil Nadu is located on the rain shadow region that as the wind that blows from the Arabian Sea. As a result, Tamil Nadu receives only a meager rainfall from this monsoon. Because Tamil Nadu lies in the rain shadow region, will get only meager, that is a small amount of rainfall in the southwest monsoon. But however, the southern districts of Kanyakumari, Tirunelveli and Nilgiris record 50 to 100 centimeter of rainfall during this period, that is in the southwest monsoon. So southwest monsoon that starts from Kerala and that enter into the western part of our India and it reaches Himalayas. That is about southwest monsoon. Last season is about northeast monsoon, that it commences from the month of October to December. The high pressure created over Central Asia and the northern part of India becomes the source for the northeast monsoon winds. There is an apparent migration of sun from Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn causes a change in receiving temperature and air pressure during this season. So there is an inverse relation between this temperature and pressure. That is, if temperature increases, pressure will decrease. Same way, if temperature decreases, pressure will increases. So that's the reason for this northeast monsoon. And it makes the wind to blow towards Bay of Bengal from North India. So from North India, the wind will start blow towards this Bay of Bengal and then deflated by Coriolis force and takes the northeast direction. The wind will start blowing from the northeast direction. That is about the northeast monsoon. It is otherwise called as retreating monsoon. Retreating monsoon, this is the main rain season for Tamil Nadu and accounting for nearly 48% of rainfall. So Tamil Nadu receives nearly 48% of rainfall from this northeast monsoon. The coastal districts of Tamil Nadu get nearly 60% of their annual rainfall and the interior districts will get 40 to 50% of annual rainfall from this northeast monsoon season. That is the present situation. What we are receiving as a rainfall nowadays is come under this northeast monsoon season. Tropical cyclones are common during this northeast monsoon season and cyclones originating from Bay of Bengal bring heavy rainfall to the east coastal regions of Tamil Nadu. So totally 13 districts comes under the coastal areas of Tamil Nadu and these districts will receive more than 50% of state's rainfall that received from this tropical cyclone of northeast monsoon. The cyclone sometimes disturb the cultivation of crops and causes severe damages to life and property. So this you can see it in the present news all over our Tamil Nadu. Regarding our seasons of Tamil Nadu and rainfall of Tamil Nadu, we are considering Chinnakallar. Chinnakallar near Valparai is the third wettest place in India and the first wettest place in Tamil Nadu. So wettest place in Tamil Nadu is Chinnakallar near Valparai. So that is about the climate and rainfall of our Tamil Nadu. So students, in today's class we learned about the rivers of Tamil Nadu and the climate of Tamil Nadu and seasons of Tamil Nadu. I hope you understood the concepts. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Students, you listen me. In geography lessons, we have distinguish between and give reasons for the following. These are two different types of questions we have. So for today's class, along with this video, I am sending answers for this lesson, lesson 6 and lesson 2. Better you write it in a paper and use it for your study purpose. So we have 3 lessons for our coming test. So for today I am sending for 2 lessons, that is lesson 2 and lesson 6. In the next class I will send for the first lesson. So you follow it properly. These are distinguish between and give reason. These are some 5-mark question. They'll ask 2 distinguish and 1 give reason together with 5-mark question. So you follow it properly.